What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back for the 2024 Mr. Olympia. Let me mute that there, and let me bring up what we've got on the screen, me in the bottom left, and hopefully we've got on the screen what I want on the screen. There we have. Hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear. I'm just seeing a few messages from you guys, and we'll get back to everyone who has messaged, but I do have to get back to. But we have the 2024 Classic Physique Olympia Prejudging coming up right now. Let me know where you guys are from as well in the chat. We do have a super chat as well. Nelson. Whoa, there are some spammers in here. Let's fix this up. Oh my god. I have to get a moderator in here. Oh my god. Put user in timeout. Let's try to get this. Yeah, I think my my chat's getting overwhelmed with how many chats coming through. I put that guy in timeout anyway. But up the volume, people are saying. Let me turn up the volume. Okay, sorry. Can you guys hear me all right now? Up the volume a bit more. Okay, let me turn it up. How's that, guys? Is that a bit better in terms of my volume? Hopefully my volume's coming through loud and clear now. Fingers crossed. So we've got our first group of Classic Physique guys coming out on stage right now as we speak. This could be CBUM's last Olympia, by the way, guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay now. Fingers crossed. Vissers. Chat got edged. Slow chat. Yeah, the chat might be a little bit behind. I will get to the super chats as well. Yeah, it's like it's gone back and forward with chats. So we've got Breon on stage right now. A whole bunch of really good guys. I'll break it down more when they come out individually and then when they come out for their call-outs, but I will share a couple of sneaky screen captures for you guys of the Classic Physique as well. None of the streaming or anything like that. I encourage you guys, get olympiaproductions.com. Check that out. I'm loud and clear. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can hear me all right. I'm not going to be streaming this show, by the way. I will show a few screen captures so you guys can see what's going on. Check out a few comparisons and whatnot like that. But I will not be showing a stream of the show, no. That's a Classic Physique. Now you can see Justin Budarina on the second on the right. I can't remember the guy third on the right's name. There's a lot of really good guys in this lineup. Because obviously all these guys are pro show winners, but there's like 60 odd guys in here. So we're going to be seeing CBUM. He'll be the last competitor out in these groups. But yeah, we've got about 6 of these groups to go through to get to CBUM. So we've got about 5 more. But along the way, we're going to have Urs, we're going to have Ramon, a whole bunch of guys. Yeah, there's a few people getting copyright strikes and whatnot as well. So that's obviously because they're streaming footage of the show as well. So we don't want that, obviously. So that's why I encourage people to get the Olympia stream. I've got the, trying to give the person a shout out. Nelson DeRoysa. Welcome to, I believe they have become a channel member. So shout out to you, Nelson. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. I think you might be the first, to be honest. Let's go to the live chat. So we've got the next group of guys out on stage right now. We've got Carlos Doma. He's got a great physique. He's actually got a very unique physique. Michael DeBull's out on stage right now as well. But they're obviously in the big groups too, so you can't see too much of what's going on exactly. Can you guys see what I can see on the screen? I'd like them to tilt the camera up a little bit because the guys are up at like the top of the screen, but maybe they just got this for the bigger groups of guys. I'm not too sure exactly. So we'll break it down a bit more when we get to the top group of guys. Yeah, so I'm not showing video of this contest. There will be like clips and whatnot afterwards, obviously, like once that's all sort of, this has actually been done, but there will be no video here of this until afterwards. But because the Olympia are shutting all that sort of stuff down. I mean, there was people getting strikes yesterday, so I want to keep it clean as possible. But yeah, I encourage you guys to stick around, come back, and because some of you think it's the stream, but it says like it's a watch along. We've got Matt Gregor on stage right now, which is Derek Lunsford's training partner. A bunch of other guys as well. Obviously all pro show winners. I'll bring up the competitors list too, so I make sure I get a lot of these names accurate that I'm going through. Just loading a few things at the moment. Hopefully I don't slow my stream down too much. Actually, I've just realised something. I've probably got that playing as well. Close that at least. Alright, and if you are watching live as well and you do enjoy this, Xavier, please don't reveal the whole live stream. I won't, don't worry. Or is the bear gonna demolish, says Plantera. Is Logan Franklin on the right end? Let me have a look at that image. He's second on the right there, I believe, but don't quote me because I didn't get a good look at them. Urs is walking out on stage now. Hey, what's up, guys? It's a miracle matter. I'm just there to bring my best to the stage, you know. Everyone loves Urs. Urs looks good. I'll open it up and turn the quality up a little bit. Urs definitely stands out with that haircut, that's for sure. He's right next to Fabio Junior as well. And then you got Jose Ma on the right hand side, you'll see in just a moment. I'll share a screen capture. Fabio Junior is definitely a thick dude, and so is Jose Ma. They tail end both of these call outs here. Yeah, when it's the zoomed out camera, because they had it zoomed in a little bit, then when they have it zoomed out, you really can't see quite as much. So this is the sort of the zoomed in version where they're cropped pretty perfectly. Where you can see you've got on the right here that you got Jose Ma. He was formerly in the Open, young guy as well, and he's dropped down to Classic and done really well because that's a very hard transition to make. And then on the left over here, you got Urs Kalencinski, and then you got Fabio Junior. So Fabio Junior, very, very thick, but obviously on the far left of this image. So once he gets in the middle, he'll look a little bit better. We've got Ramon Dino coming out on stage now. Oh, I want to go out. Nope, okay. And then, yeah, you can see the zoomed out version there. So we've got, who do we have on stage now? I believe that's Jae-Hoon Park. We've got Ramon Dino. Okay. So get your first glimpse at Ramon in just a moment. Jeez, who's that guy on the far left? I've got to figure out who that is. Very, very impressive. So many good physiques now in the classic physique. It's just so stacked. I just can't, even though Ramon looks fantastic, I just can't see this being, oh wait. Well, his quarter turns are very nice, but there's little things like I'll show you guys in just a second. There's something he does with his posing that it just, they're minor little things, like his posing is getting better overall, but okay. I just want to show you guys one thing here. So let's zoom into Ramon here, because obviously we've got to focus on the guys that are going to potentially challenge CBUM. So we've got Ramon Dino here. So he locked into this pose and he did it really nice. The transition was really, really good. So he sort of did it with his hand and sort of displayed it, but he looked out at the crowd, and I like it when you do that, but then you got to look straight ahead like these other guys. But he stayed looking like that, which is it's a minor thing, but I don't know, it just would have looked at completed a bit more, but you can see the cut-ins, the glutes and hams and quads and everything there. Now, Wesley Vissers is on stage now next to Robert Timms, two of the taller men of the classic physique. And we can see Mike Summerfield's on stage now too. I will get to your chats as well soon, but obviously very, very focused on these guys coming out of the classic physique. There's a few guys that randomly just stick out in the lineup too, and I'm like, who's that? So how's Wesley looking here? Wesley, back pops nice. I miss Mike Summerfield, but we'll be able to, I took a screen capture of that one. So be able to review it somewhat. Mike Summerfield's doing the same thing. He's not looking straight ahead, like he's looking straight out at the audience sort of thing. So front double. My eyes are darting across. There's so many guys on stage. When you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got 8 guys on stage, it's nearly impossible to focus on everyone. So zooming in, you got Mike Summerfield right there. Next group, I think we have, then you got Robert Timms and Wesley Vissers right there. Now, crowd's going insane now. A few Brazilians are coming out, and CBUM's coming out. CBUM is on stage right now. This could be his last classic physique Olympia. And he's right next to the Brazilian CBUM, as they called him. Eric Waldberger, I believe, is on the other side. Oh, CBUM is on. Yep. But the guy next to him from Brazil looks really good too. The question is CBUM 100%? That's the question. Are we going to see a 100% CBUM? I don't love the way CBUM does this part of his quarter turn. I'll show you in a second. What do you guys think that are watching this live? I will get to your comments very, very soon. Okay, so we've seen the first glimpse of CBUM, and we're going to have to wait probably a little, unless they do call-outs now, we might have to wait for them all to come out individually. 54. We're going through every single one by one, and I'm going to actually try to comment on a lot of them. I'm going to try to comment on a lot of them and share like one screen capture of all of them. Maybe 2 of CBUM. So I do encourage you guys to purchase the live pay-per-view, olympiaproductions.com. I feel almost anxious not seeing your comments for so long. 1,700, whoa, over 3,000 of you live in the chat. Wow. Las Vegas, thank you. CBUM is way too good. Okay, let me show you. What do we got here? So there you got CBUM. My alarm's going off, That was just in case I slept for too long. Thank you, phone. But yeah, you got CBUM on the far right then. And then what's that Brazilian competitor's name? There's some good guys there. Like CBUM, I feel is a little bit flat. Little bit flat. But then you say, I mean, I think he's still plenty good enough. I think once we see him next to other guys, yeah, I think he's still going to be dominant. To be honest, you can see him there on the far right. That's CBUM. That is CBUM's bum. But you can see the density difference between these two competitors, because from the front and from the side, this guy's looking pretty damn good. I'll bring up the Olympia competitors list, so just I've got the names of everyone because I blend some of these competitors' names together, which it sounds awful, but when you're 84 guys, what do you want from me? You know? So, alright. Bring up this competitors list. It's hard to get these guys like in a shot as well, so that's why you've got to buy the Olympia pay-per-view, olympiaproductions.com, to see the full video. But I will be live all day with you guys, so basically all day. So I'll be live for this. I'll be live for the finals of the Olympia tonight, the finals of the Classic Physique as well at the same time. And then Abdullah El Sarafi is coming out on stage right now, according to Bob Chick. I will go to that Classic Physique competitor list. Wow, this is it's a big old competitors list, this one. Yeah, this is crazy. Alright. I'm trying to think how much I have to zoom out on this page to get all the names in so I can screenshot it for you guys. That's how big this competitors list is. Okay, I'm going to go screenshot this. I'm going to pull it up on the side of the screen so we can go through this competitors list together. Go to Jae Hoon Park. Then I'll bring up some screen captures for you guys, but you guys can let me know what you think, first impressions. Alright, I've got some competitors lists I can pull up and put them on the side of the screen at least for you guys. So that was Abdullah. Kim Angel from Spain is coming out now. I'll catch a glimpse of him. Yeah, he looks good. I mean, all these guys are great. Like, back in the day, if they were doing Classic Physique, they would probably be dominant, but yeah, man, this guy's a great side chest. Alright, I'll bring up the competitors list for you guys. Image. Classic Physique list 1, because I've had to do this in 2 lists. There's so many competitors. There's 54, which is wild. Okay, let's find where I've saved this. Breon Ansley is coming out on stage right now, former 2-time Olympia champion. I've covered myself there. Breon's front double looks sick. I'll get a screen capture of him, but you can see the competitors list there on the right. That's only part of the competitors list though. So we have a big one in the Classic Physique today, but there are a lot of quality guys, so don't miss out on it because it is quality. I think I'm overloading my computer with how much stuff I'm doing, so froze for a second, but we're good. We're back. Stream, I've got to tell you, the stream is crisp. I would actually prefer this for the open men because you can actually see everything that's going on a lot better. For the open men, it was a bit of a struggle through some of that. Breon's back double is crazy. I'm intrigued to see what that looks like next to CBUM in a call out, just to see. I just want to see if CBUM's on. I think there's a chance maybe he's not quite as good, but who's there to take the title? I don't think Ramon would be. I've got to see Wesley and Ramon next to him. But yeah, Breon looks good. Alright, let me change this screen capture. There's CBUM in the back double bicep. When you really look at it and zoom in, he is overwhelming on that pose still. I was just looking at this and I'm like, is he that overwhelming? Look at these guys. But I think we need to see a little bit closer to make any sort of judgment. And look at Breon's back double. That is wild. Absolutely wild. And on stage now we would have Vahid Bape. Very good competitor. So this is why I struggle with the names. Because I've seen this guy compete plenty of times before, but I feel like every time I've had to look up his name. Very, very sharp conditioning. Very dense as well in the classic physique, this guy. He's got one of those crazy... Oh, he just pulled his back double back. This Fahid guy. Sorry, or Vahid. And his traps like straighted and looked crazy. Very, very conditioned. Vahid. Does not want to stop posing. Justin Batterina is coming out on stage right now. One of the best names in the classic physique. Justin Batterina. Justin Batterina. Mine's pausing a little bit. I might have to refresh my stream and go to 540p. I know that's awful, but... Yeah, Justin Batterina looks good. Big fan of his physique because it's... Sometimes I feel like classic physique just goes to like who's the most shredded and hard and all this. And Justin Batterina really... while he's not like inside out dry, he doesn't bring that sort of conditioning. He does have a very classic look and he does have the lines. I will say he probably, in terms of what the judges want from him, though he'll probably need a little bit more like dryness just through certain body parts. And I think that just comes with more years of training to be at this very top of this Olympia level. But he looks fantastic. He's in great shape, as you guys will see. Let me just refresh my stream there for a second. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying in the stream right now. So I can't tell how many of you are actually in here because, let's see, do I have any other super chats in here? Oh, we do. Dave P, keep it up, mate. You're doing awesome. Thank you so much, bro. Sorry I missed that. I apologize. Much appreciated, my man. I will try to remember to shout you out at the end as well. So anyone who does super chat, and I believe that was your first super chat as well. If anyone spams, I will start to block you. Alright, let me get back on this stream. I've got it 540p now, so just so I can come in good enough quality to you guys. Alright, let me get back to stream. So CBUM will be coming up again for the individual, and then we will have call-outs for the Classic Physique Olympia as well. So make sure you stay tuned. That will be coming up. Don't spam the chat. Just don't spam the chat. Okay. See, the spamming of the chat is very annoying. I need to get a moderator up in here. Classic Physique. Don't worry. When they start doing these call-outs, Classic Physique will not be boring anymore. Trust me. It'll be CBUM, it'll be Ramon, and we'll be seeing moved around. That's when it's going to get really exciting. Trust me. So that's Breon from the back. There's Breon from the front. I mean, I feel like he comes in so good, and when he's moving, he's in great condition. So it's like, okay, kick these people out. Okay. I'll go and kick. There's people streaming the actual event. What? I'm getting confused. How's Urs looking? Urs looks good. I mean, I need to see him side by side with these other guys. So he hasn't come out individually either. So that's Fahid. And I'll check where we're up to now. I need to get a name because I missed, I think, a couple of competitors. Apologies. Okay, I believe we're up to... Let me just have a quick look. We had Justin Batterina. I believe we're up to Hanjin Choi. As you can see on the right-hand side of the screen there. We're about 10 competitors through out of 54. He's got some, as Giles Tiger Thomas would call it, stripy delts. But this guy needs more muscle overall and just more time. But a good physique though. But on an Olympia level, in the Classic Physique is stacked. But yeah, good physique, no doubt. And you see this guy in a smaller pro show and you go, oh yeah, he's great. But on an Olympia level, everyone just tends to look a little bit worse than they actually are because the standard of the competitors is so high. So Adrian Serenang is coming out on stage now. So yeah, I was right. That was Hanjin Choi, who was just on stage before. And there's Fahid again. The last one of him. Okay, so that's Justin Batterina. So Justin looks awesome. I mean, super classic physique, really nice round muscle bellies, like the waist to shoulder, like how the lats pop out. Looks really, really nice. He's got like sort of like a cross between like a Wesley Vissers and I don't know, it's hard to explain. Nice hamstring hang, like some really cool qualities to his physique. And he still has the shredded glutes, so he's bringing the condition. It's just, I think he needs just more maturity overall and just needs to just keep doing what he's doing because what he's doing is definitely working. So shout out to Justin Batterina. And this was, I venture to say, I think that's BJ Carswell because I don't think it's Jin Hoon Bang. Michael DeBull's coming out on stage right now as we speak. Will Michael DeBull deliver a knockout punch? I shouldn't have said that. Show Urs photo. Urs has not been on stage yet. Calm down. Justin Batterina has an insane structure, but his back is really weak. It's just, yeah, it's just the crispness. Like if he had like a Ramon back, it's like game over, you know. Justin Batterina is dominating. Who's spamming the chat? I can't tell who's spamming the chat or not, and who's just speaking in different languages because they look like different accounts. So I will be featuring some of these. There's Michael DeBull. I will be featuring all these competitors as they come out and call outs as well, so you will see everyone side by side on stage. But obviously, Niall Darwin is coming out on stage right now. Big fan of this guy. I'll definitely get a couple of screen captures of him. Very unique physique as well. Yeah, this guy's awesome. Niall Darwin is sick. He looks like NASA El Sunbody, for those who follow open bodybuilding from back in the day. He's like a classic version of NASA. he could do a really good NASA impersonation, that would be amazing. I'll show you guys the modern day NASA. Such a sick physique this guy has. Look at this. That is ridiculous. Such a big fan of Niall. Carlos Domar. I get these guys confused. Carlos Domar. Why do I get them confused? Oh, yeah, I said Carlos Domar before when I meant Niall Darwin. Big fan of this guy as well. Very nice physique. Rocking the beard, the slick back hair, the glasses look. I respect it. Could be a tiny bit more crisp here. He's come in with more muscle though, and obviously with the weight limit going up, he's probably tried to come in more towards the top of that. But I think he's just missed his peak a little bit here. I'll show you a screen capture in a moment, so you can judge me for thinking that. Whoa, lots of dinosaurs. Amersley, don't worry. There will be Ramon coming up. Dinosaurs have arrived. Logan Franklin is coming out on stage right now. That's, yeah, look at that. That's awesome. That's Niall Darwin, aka NASA. So I'm getting these names confused. I need to actually pull it up. I'm literally just saying the names and then I'm getting confused. Carlos Domar, that is. The other one was Niall Darwin. And now I need to get back to the stream because we have Logan Franklin on stage right now as we speak. I feel like Logan Franklin has the hair that I'm trying to go for. It's just not working. He's in great condition. To me, it just looks like he needs a little bit more muscle overall to be... I think he's a little bit off the weight limit, but he's shredded here. He's very, very conditioned. There's Logan Franklin from the back. But look at the rear lat spread in comparison to the rear double. Look at that. That. And it's not like I got him out of a pose either. I don't think so anyway. I mean, very, very interesting. But yeah, that's Logan Franklin for those who are just joining. Classic Physique is on stage right now. This guy's great quads. I'll get this guy's name in a moment. This guy definitely has a look in the face like he's the guy next door. Like, or he went to your college in Canada or America. I'll show you. But he's got a great physique, some great quads. Let me grab his name. It's Breon Ansley Ferry. That's what we're going with. So his name is, whether it is or not, it is Breon Ansley. Breno, Bob Triccarelli said. From Indonesia. Feni Fadi. Feni Fadi. Feni Fadi looks good. Yeah, Feni Fadi from Indonesia. It's impressive. So this is the guy next door, for sure. That's Feni Fadi. Fanny. Fatty Footy. Regardless of what his name is, he looks pretty damn awesome. I'm impressed. And I'm warm. Fenny. Diego Alejandro Garavito. I'm literally just copying Bob Ciccarelli now at this point. Hopefully you guys can hear me alright. I haven't checked back in the live stream for a little bit. But let's check back. What about Ramon? Ramon's coming up, guys. Don't worry. There's a lot of dinosaurs. Some Korean flags. We want to see the Koreans. Make sure you like the stream if you are just joining as well. Like the stream. Show some love. So we can get up over... So I don't know, it says concurrent viewers. It says 3,000 something, then it says 1,600. Regardless to a lot of you guys. Alright. So... How far are we through these competitors here? And who have we got coming up next, more importantly? Oh, we have Matt Grego, which is Derek Lunsford's training partner, up next. So, here we go. We've got Matt Grego coming up now. Or Grego. Grego. This guy started in classic physique, Matt Grego. Not the guy on your screen right now, but I'll show you a screen capture of Matt. Derek Lunsford's training partner, and now he's, training with Derek, competing in the classic physique Olympia. Pretty damn cool. Quality of this just went down on... But I think that's my internet's fault, to be honest. It definitely is. See, the stream here is good. Hopefully we see this sort of quality for the Open. Where there's no shadows. But yeah, head to olympiaproductions.com. I'm pretty sure I'll fix that. See, this is nice quality of this stream. Very much enjoying this. I reckon Matt Grego is going to move to the Open at some stage. I have a feeling. See, there's Matt Grego. He looks awesome in that shot. There's him hitting the most muscular. I think at some stage he'll head to the Open. I just have a feeling. Now on stage we have... It follows up Matt Grego is... of course it's a hard name. So I don't know if that's like Jorge or if that's like George. Arto Herrera. At least I can pronounce the second bit. We've got Junior Jaworski after that. Shi Cheng Jin, Tyler Johnson from Canada, Nathaniel Joyner, Fabio Junio, Urs Kalencinski, Chen Kang. Chen Kang is always a popular one in the chat, for sure. This guy's actually really good on stage right now. Jorge. Yeah, Jorge. What did I say? Did I say Jesus? Junior Jaworski's coming out now. I feel like Junior Jaworski always does shows that I... those European shows where I end up commentating on him. Or he just does a lot of shows in general. I don't know. Always in great condition. A lot of muscle too. Yeah, Junior Jaworski, he just reminds me of a bodybuilder. That's not Junior Jaworski, that's the guy before him. That's, yeah, the man was just on before. I'm hoping to not lose my voice this time around, so fingers crossed, guys. Yeah, I think I've got to go to 540p. It's on Struggle Street otherwise. 720p just isn't a... It's not an option. It's not an option anymore. I believe that's a lot of Korean chat in there. I'm not too sure, but the Koreans are having their way with this chat. I believe. So most of you guys are here for CBUM. Well, a lot of you guys are here for CBUM. So just to show you some CBUM. Where is he? It's back here. There's CBUM on the far right. And he's on the far right there as well. There's me in a front double bicep. Let me know your thoughts. Is CBUM... Sorry, I just missed Shen Kang, but I will have him in the call-outs. So for the Koreans out there, if he is Korean, I hope he's Korean. Tyler Johnson's on stage now, but I will catch up with that. I just know a lot of people are here for CBUM, and unfortunately that was a guy I missed for the individuals, but Tyler Johnson looks good. Once we get past a couple of competitors, I'm literally just going to get a drink. But it will take me 1 second. 1 minute, 2 minutes. Yeah, Tyler Johnson looks good. That's CBUM on the far right. Let me know your thoughts on that. And then I'll go to Emmanuel Joyner's on stage now. That's Tyler Johnson on stage there. So Emmanuel Joyner is on stage now. And we'll have the likes of Urs, the likes of Ramon, and all these guys coming up very, very soon. I'll get some of the nationalities of these guys too. So on stage now we have... Let me go down. Nathaniel Joyner from West Jordan. It says West Jordan, Utah. Then we've got Fabio Jr. from Brazil coming up. Urs Kalencinski from Germany. Chen Kang from China. Andrei Kozakar from Russia. Hyun Seoko Lee from South Korea. So who have we got on now? From Brazil, we got... Do we have Fabio Jr. on stage now, is it? Yeah, Fabio Jr. is on stage now. Wow, he's very, very dense. This guy reportedly took fake gear for last year's Olympia. I actually did a video on it, I believe. It was last year's Olympia, don't quote me. But he dropped, like he did the Dubai Pro. Came in second to Ruffin. And people were saying, oh, should he beat Terence Ruffin? And then he sort of dipped at the Olympia. Still looked good, but he was like, out of the top 10. The way he does his back double, he does not flex his glutes, which I think he pops his adductors a bit more. I don't think he's a threat for the title, but yeah. It's funny, he's got like sort of like the same sort of structure and waist and everything as like Beirut Tabani, and sort of the same legs a little bit. Doesn't have the quads quite the same as here comes Urs. Hey, what's up guys? It's Urs here. I'm just trying to have a good time, I can't do his accent. That's horrible. Urs looks good. Very good actually. Yeah, you see the quality of Urs. It's crazy. There's Fabio Jr. Yeah, Urs is clean looking. Like, yeah, wow. Urs is really good. Seeing him in this individual, but Urs always looks really good in the individuals. So we'll see when he stands side by side with these guys, but he just did a back double. He still needs more in the back overall, but this is a little bit, I'd say a little bit fuller of a version of Urs, which I like. Yeah, it's a much better version of Urs. I think anyway. But we need to see him side by side. The hair actually works as well on stage, I will say. Chen Kang is coming out now. The big Kang. There's Urs. Chen Kang. This guy has a insane physique. Branch, I think he's known as. This guy's been, I believe, top 5 in the classic physique Olympia before. Very, very impressive. Insane quads. Hits a vacuum. I wouldn't say he's in quite good enough condition though. I'd say he's just a little bit off here, unfortunately. Yeah, and from the back you can see that more, yeah. Chen Kang has missed his peak, unfortunately. It's unfortunate. I really like the good dude's physique. Still looks great, but conditioning, yeah, for him especially, he's always in great condition, so yeah, it's unfortunate. Let's go to your live chat. Whoa, I saw, every time I go back to the live chat, I see Korean flags or dinosaurs. Is it the same person posting Korean flags continuously? MW Co, can you please stop? Or I won't cover your athletes. You're only hurting them. No, I will cover them still, but Robert Timms is coming up. Yeah, he does look insane in this contest, for sure. Urs back, please. Okay. There's Urs's back. Look at Urs there. He's so cut out. Like, that's insane. From South Korea, Jun Song Lee is coming out on stage right now. I will get a screen capture. It seems like there are some Korean fans in the chat. Let me get a screen capture of this man. He won't be a factor in this lineup, but for the interest of the chat, I do see some Korean flags, so that's the man in interest. We will pop it back to Urs very shortly, but just so you can see how he's looking, he looks good. Good shape, but won't be a factor in this lineup in the top 10. There's Urs in the back double bicep. Let me know what you guys think. He looks thicker to me. Urs looks bigger overall. I think previous years maybe he's over-dieted a little bit, but he's still shredded. He's still in great condition. Will it be enough? I don't know. I don't know how this sort of plays out and how it looks next to these other guys. So we'll have to wait and see until the first call out. We're up to, where are we up to here? We're up to... Oh, we've gone through this competitors list. Okay, so we're on to... Oh no, have we? Where are we up to? Have we had Jae-Hoon Park on stage? No. So we're almost at the bottom of this. So we've gone through over half the guys now. So we're getting through this competitors list. And if you do want your comment definitely featured, you can drop a super chat. I do have memberships now as well, and I will be putting up stuff through that. You'll get different like things to stand out in the chats and all that sort of stuff. And I will be going live for other contests still this year, so don't worry yourself about that. Just having a look to see what sort of photos are going up, because I've got subscribed to a few things. Some good photos coming up of some of these guys as well, which I will share. We've got some of CBUM actually. I will share these up. Just give me 1 second, guys. Oh, actually, we've got to get this guy. Big fan of this guy's physique. I forget his name. You guys will see him. Guys, I'm just literally... You can see the difference when he stands on stage next to, you know, on the same stage as other guys. Like, he's phenomenal. Phenomenal, but you can see that little bit of a difference, but has a great physique. Honestly, like that side chest, it's really, really impressive. Matthias, that is. Okay, so we're nearly at the bottom of the competitors list on the right-hand side. So we are over halfway through the individuals for the classic physique. So Jose Mart is on stage now. Crazy impressive. I'm looking forward to seeing where this guy places. And my stream is frozen. But that's my fault, I believe. It's interesting, the Olympia is sponsored by TikTok Shop. I can see as one of the sponsors. Gotta reload this. This is just my fault. This is not the stream's fault. It's just because I'm doing too much with my internet. So it started now. So for those who are asking when start, so it started now. We've got CBUM coming up in the first call-outs. That's what's going to matter for this Classic Physique Olympia, the first call-outs, which is coming up very, very soon. So stay tuned. I'm going to have all the information here. A couple of screen captures as well. And I'll bring up some photos of CBUM also. So stay tuned. Some HD photos, high quality, whatever. Guys, give me about 2 minutes and I'll be back. If that, probably, yeah, about 2 minutes. Just need to do a quick pee break and then also get a drink. Okay, I'm just going to stick around for Jae-Hoon Park because he's on stage right now, and I know there's a lot of people that are fans of him, so I will put up a couple of screen captures of him. And he looks great. This guy's been in the top 10 of the Olympia at least once before, if not multiple times. Big fan of his physique. He beat a couple of really good guys, I believe, like, was it Robert Timms and Logan Franklin? I believe it was was it the Texas Pro last year? Or this year? Oh, I just took I think an unflattering photo of him from the back where it's like glute shots are on full display. Look at that. Damien Patrick's coming out on stage right now. I'll get one screen capture of him. He always looks really good. Alright, I've got one from him. And we have Jae-Hoon Park. So Jae-Hoon Park there. Show one other one from him. So there we go. And that's Damien Patrick there. But I'll leave it on Jae-Hoon Park and I'll be back in just a minute with you guys. Let me know your opinions on him. And yeah, I'll be back in just a minute. Just taking a quick pee break and drink break. Yeah, and it'll be just 2 minutes, guys. All right, thank you very much. Guys, I heard Ramon Dino was on stage. I had to come back for that. You can see him there. He looks pretty damn good. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how he looks on stage next to CBUM. He's looking pretty full actually now, and now I'm seeing some of these shots, but I'm just thinking side by side he won't have enough, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I will be back in a minute. I just ran back for Ramon Dino just to get that screenshot for you guys. You are welcome. All right, we'll be back in just a minute, guys. What's up, desktopers? We are back. Pop myself back up on the screen. There we go. Okay, so we are back. Mike Summerfield is on stage right now in the classic physique. It says concurrent viewers 37. That can't be right. Unless my stream went down. That would not be good. Surely not. Should be live. Anyway, hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear. Fingers crossed. Let me just check this. You missed me? Okay. Stop beating. Okay. The chat's good. The chat's loyal. Sweet. The concurrent viewer saying 37 is definitely wrong. I'll pay attention to the 2000 something. That makes me feel better about things. But Mike Summerfield's on stage right now. Looking really damn good. He's got some standout poses as well. There's Ramon's back. Now, is it Fabian or Fabian Sylvain? Now, I saw a post saying that he had cancer from a Brazilian page when I translated it. And he's competing anyway. I was thinking surely not. I don't know if anyone has any extra info about that. There's Mike Summerfield. He looks sick. This Fabian Sylvain, I love his physique. He actually competed in the Open as well. I think he got like 5th or something in the Puerto Rico Pro, or... Dude has a great physique. He just sort of stopped bodybuilding, then came back and... Fabioni. Andre Eduardo Tavares is on stage now. I'll bring up the second half of the competitors list as well, so you can see how far away we are from CBUM and any other competitors you might be wanting to see. So that one on the side there, I've got to bring up another one because there are so many competitors in this classic physique lineup. Image. Okay, classic physique. List 2. I should have probably done this earlier, but I'll be honest with you guys. I did just wake up. I woke up at exactly the start time of this, and I freaked out because obviously I did not want to miss doing this. I screenshot this a little bit ago. Let me go back to it. So this is the second half of the competitors list I'm about to pull up. Tony Tavares is on stage right now. So we've got Robert Timms next, and we've got Wesley Vissers after that. Tony Tavares looks great as well. But let me remove that part of the competitors list, and this is who we have coming up now. So Tony Tavares is on stage now, and then we only have the remaining competitors until we get to the end, and then we'll have a first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth call out, and then the last 2 call outs, I assume, are that classic physique Olympia, where we're going to find out who's contending for the title and if anyone can beat Chris Bumstead when we see these guys side by side. So I am excited by that. Jose Ma, yeah, Jose Ma looks really good. I don't know how well he's going to do next to these guys, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing it. I've got to be honest. Very, very much looking forward to seeing it. Oh, that's Tony Tavares. I thought I got him in a pose. Apologies, Tony. Robert Timms coming out on stage right now. Oh, Robert Timms looks sick. Very, very impressive. This is the best Robert Timms I've seen. I heard something on a podcast the other day saying that he basically uses nothing. Or not nothing, but you know what I mean. Minimal. Oops, what did I just do? I just did a command that clicked me off the page I was on. His downfall is his quads, but it's so hard and crisp. Like, it's very impressive, I've got to say. Because you can pick him apart in photos, but when you see him moving. Wesley Vissers is coming out on stage now. Lots of cheering from the crowd. They have some very hardcore heavy music coming out for Wesley. Oops, I've just paused my stream. What am I doing? Oh, now it's froze for a sec. Now it's gone bad quality. Damn, that was my fault. I've got to up the quality to get at least a half decent screen capture of Wesley. Go 540p. You got the Rammstein sounding music on right now for Wesley. Yeah, he looks good. Side chest. Is he better than the Arnold? I'd say he's probably... See, you can see... I think the legs from the back are still going to be an issue next to CBUM. I've got to be honest. But the delts and everything, like he's got some very impressive classic shots too. Very impressive, most muscular. I've got to be honest, I don't know if he's better than the Arnold or not. He's probably bigger, I'd say. He probably is better, to be honest, but it's just seeing him on this Olympia stage and I'm trying to compare him to like CBUM, and we're seeing other guys like Robert Timms. Like that level of hardness. Let me just pull up one of Wesley here. That's his back. And you can see that's where I think he falls down in the lower body here. This guy's got it tough to follow who he just came out against. Or who just came out. Good physique, but yeah, just nothing on the quality of the guys that just came out like Wesley and what do you guys think in the chat? Yes, vintage genetics. I'm trying to bring back something that's golden to the stage. Is that good? I don't know if that's good. Keep it golden. Oh, I think I got another super chat. I'm sorry if I missed that. Or is better than Wesley? Oh, maybe, yeah. I think it's going to be a tight battle. I'm going to say that. She Tan just was on stage. Eric Wildberger's coming out on stage now. Let's see what he looks like. Sometimes Eric Wildberger poses a little bit awkwardly, but like the way he gets into them. I think he could just refine it a little bit. He's not a bad poser, but just for transitions. Just a little stiff sometimes, but good side chest, good condition. That's the competitor I was talking about that came out afterwards. Like, you still look at his physique and you'd be like, yeah, he's good. Got him out of the poses too, but rough time to come out. Then you got Eric Wildberger. I'm not the hugest fan of his flow overall, but he definitely does well. So I reckon he's one of those physiques you see in person. I'm sure he's very, very, like, he looks very conditioned. Like, I'm looking now, when he crunches his intercostals and serratus, he actually looks a lot harder. Big rib cage as well. Like, still a great physique. When he hits certain shots, it's like, wow, he's really aesthetic. It's just where he's up against just aesthetic gods, basically. And I'll bring up a photo. I'll take this screen capture, actually, of CBUM, and then I'll put that up on there. From which photographer? I'm not too sure, to be honest. I wish I actually had the photographer's name. Physique Visuals. So I'll put this up in just a second. What's going on? Here we go. Maybe a shot of CBUM. So I'll just keep that on the screen, basically, because so many people here to see CBUM that you'll be able to see CBUM the whole time. At least what he's looking like, and people joining the stream will be able to at least see the man. The man in question. Actually, the guy who's on stage now, I saw him interviewed at the Olympia press conference. I believe he used to be an Open Pro or a class... no, he's an Open Pro, I believe. Turned pro in the Open, at least. Jeremiah. Alright, let me bring up this image of CBUM. Alright, so soon we will have... where is this? There it is. I believe that's it. There we go. Oops. Bit too large. There's a HD photo there of CBUM. Drop that behind me. South Korea, Soo Min Yoo. So there's CBUM. Courtesy of Physique Visuals. Well, this guy's good. Decent transitioning on this guy's posing. Yeah, nice shots on the ground this guy has. Not that it's a typical thing that people do in their individual when they come out. Like a lot of ground posing. I don't think you're really meant to be honest. He's doing a lot of ground posing, but... Let me pull it up. So he's here, but then he's doing a lot of his ground posing, but I think he meant to mostly hit the mandatories. Soo Min. Gabriel Zancanelli is coming out right now from Brazil. Or about to come out. Gabriel Zancanelli. This is like, everyone was touting this guy, was it like a year or two ago? He's sort of like the Brazilian CBUM. There's been so many guys that have sort of come on even since this guy as well. But this guy is great. Big fan of him. He just falls down like when he's next to CBUM from the back. But he's got a great physique. It just shows how good CBUM really is. And people don't really realise. And I bet if everyone went to this Olympia and saw CBUM in person, sort of up close, you'd see how good and the level of quality of physique and the muscle is. Like it's not a common thing. We take it for granted, basically. But yeah, this guy's back's still good. Like when he stands alone, it still looks good. That's how good CBUM is. Alright, let me bring up an image of Gabriel Zancanelli. It's a very impressive classic physique competitor. And from the back, he's not bad. But just you see the legs fall down a lot. Alright, we've got CBUM coming out right now. Let's go. All the cameras just came up then. Every single camera, every video camera. Here he comes. I did a podcast the other day with Mark's Max Muscle, if you guys know him. He does all the comparisons. And he hates Chris Bumstead's haircut, and he hated that he did the Daddy's Home thing. He goes, Daddy's Home. Terrible. Wow, yeah, he looks good. CBUM is winning his, what is it? 6th? Yeah. I don't think anyone's beating this. Yep. CBUM. Yep. He's hit the nail on the head, I'd say, when you get to see him individually like this, up close in HD. Very good quality as well, olympiaproductions.com. Wow, yeah, CBUM looks good. Wow. CBUM's on. CBUM is on. What do you guys think there? What do you guys think of CBUM? I think he looks phenomenal. He's like carved from stone, this dude. He looks absolutely ridiculous. Shannon Sharp's at the contest. That's awesome. He's down the front. Shay. That's cool. They need to get Shannon Sharp more into bodybuilding. He's a massive bodybuilding fan, and he had Ronnie Coleman on recently, so I'd say, yeah, definitely get him around it as much as possible. The more celebrities I can get into bodybuilding and maybe hopefully funding bodybuilding a little bit as well. Your Patrick Bet-Davids, your Varrox. Varrock. Doesn't sound, I don't know. Those type of people. Shaq. Alright, we're about to have first call-outs, guys. Daddy's home. As Max Muscle would say. Or he'd hate saying. Sounds like the music is pumping in there. Oh my god, there's literally, these guys are overflowing off the stage. There has to be a better way. Like, alright, I'm going to show you guys this. This is wild. And there's CBUM. The man everyone is here to see. But look at that. It's a lot of classic physique guys. 54 of them to be precise. Ridiculous. Huge. Alright, what are you guys saying? First CBUM, second Urs, third Ramon, fourth Wesley, fifth Mike, sixth Breon. So first call out, Breon, Michael de Bull, Urs, Jose, Ma. I think one guy walked out maybe if it wasn't meant to, because I think there's two Jose's. It's like a Jose Ma. Mike Summerfield. Yeah, they just sent 44 back in line. There might have been two Jose's. So we have Wesley Vissers, we have Ramon Dino, we've got Jose Ma, we've got Chris Bumstead, we've got Breon Ansley, Michael de Bull, Urs Kalencinski, and Mike Summerfield. That is your first call out of the 2024 Classic Physique Olympia. Now, I wish they didn't have all the guys behind them. I think we may have had this issue last year a little bit in Classic Physique, just from a viewing on the pay-per-view perspective. We're moving them around now. Mike Summerfield, he's been moved to the middle, I think, or he's... Wow. Oh no, they're moving him around still. We've just moved Ramon more towards the middle. It's Mike Summerfield. Okay, it's Mike Summerfield and CBUM in the middle. Wow. Okay, so we might have Mike Summerfield cracking into that top two. This is a distinct possibility. He could be winning it for all we know. Let's really look at this. Mike Summerfield might have pulled ahead of... Oh, his side chest is very impressive. Wesley Vissers is on the outside of this call out. It seems like Wesley Vissers is not in contention right now, at least, for the win. Jose Ma's back's crazy, isn't it? Back double. Back double, I've got to say, Michael de Bull looks crazy. Wesley Vissers looks crazy over on the side, but it's hard to focus on them because they're sort of like right out to the side. Abs and thighs. Oh, my stream is struggling a little bit on this level of quality. I need to turn it down a little bit. 540. 540 will do. It'll be suffice. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Shout out to you guys. If you haven't liked the stream too, if you can give it a like, just click out of that chat for 1 second and click back in. That would be greatly appreciated. This is, I think, the biggest stream I've ever had as well. So shout out to you guys for jumping in. Missed a few shots there, but this is very interesting, this first call out. So to reiterate, if you are just joining live, we have Wesley Vissers, Michael de Bull. This is in order of how they are across the stage too. So we've got Wesley Vissers, Michael de Bull, Urs Kalencinski, Chris Bumstead, Mike Summerfield, Ramon Dino, Jose Ma, and Breon Ansley. So Breon Ansley and Wesley Vissers are on the outside of this. How many man call out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-man first call out. And it seems like we might have like Breon Ansley, the way it's looking now, and Wesley Vissers in 7th and 8th. With guys like Mike Summerfield jumping them. Mike Summerfield is in the middle with Chris Bumstead. So there's a 2-man middle. And it seems like Ramon Dino might be jumped. And then we've got, so it seems like we've got Urs probably in that top 4 as well. Is there anyone really obvious that's normally in there that we're missing? Wesley, Ramon, Breon, Michael de Bull up there. I'm trying to think if there's someone really obvious. There probably is too. So they're putting back in line. Oh, they're keeping Ramon in that call out. So the top 3 appears to be Mike Summerfield, Urs Kalencinski, and Chris Bumstead. And they said, oh, these guys back in line. And they said, Ramon, you stay. So Ramon has been relegated, I believe, outside of the top 3. Wow. Will this urge Ramon to go to open? This is wild. Let me share a screen capture for you guys. I apologize. I've been caught up in it. This is your first call out of the 2024 Mr. Olympia. So now they're comparing a smaller group of guys from that first call out. Remaining is Wesley Vissers, Michael de Bull, Ramon Dino, who is in the middle of this call out, Jose Ma, and Breon Ansley. This quality of this lineup is really insane. Michael de Bull. So what was the threat of like Wesley Vissers? Seems like maybe not, you know. Well, definitely not at this stage. It's got to be hard for these guys being on stage and, you know, essentially now they've broken it down to like a first and a second call out. This is the second call out. Some of these guys starting to sweat too because they just did the first call out a few rotations and now they're doing the second call out. Multiple rotations. And I will pull up a few captures for you guys as well just so you can see a little bit of what's going on. But I do encourage you to purchase the stream, olympiaproductions.com. Ramon is saturated in sweat. And the other thing with these guys as well, if he's sweating, thinking, oh no, I don't look as good. And then, oh my God, his back's completely run with tan. Oh, I feel for the dude. Oh my God. It's ruined his tan on his back quite badly. I think Ramon might slip here. It looks like Breon. His back looks smooth compared to Breon's. Let me show you guys this. So this is the first call out. I'll show you in just a second. They just said Breon and Ramon switch. Look how much tan. Look at the backs. That's when they just moved them. They just moved Breon into... Ramon is saturated. He is melting. Oh my God, this is like bad. Ramon's shaking his head. He's like, oh my God, this is... And I think he's stressing about it. This is like the worst tan. Oh my God, I feel so bad for him. Oh my God. Ramon's tan has cooked him in this contest. Look at this. Oh my God. Like he doesn't know what to do and Breon's like, wipe it down, wipe it down. my God. I feel so bad for Ramon. Oh, look at that. He's melting before my eyes and I can't. It's like a... Oh my God. I'll make that much smaller. So there's CBUM in the corner. But yeah, Ramon is melting before our very eyes. Oh my God, they're making him pose still. Oh my God. Poor Ramon. Oh my God, find this dude a towel. Oh my God. So we've got Justin Budarina. Matt Grego, Logan Franklin, Niall Darwin. I like the way Steve Weinberg said it. I think he said ni hao. Ni hao. It sounded like ni hao. I'm getting a little bit of loading on that. I'm pushing it with the quality. But yeah, Ramon completely melted. And it actually did look worse in the video as well. It was so painful. I feel for the dude. Okay, so we're moving Matt Grego into the middle, it seems. Take a screen capture of his second call out. They will circle back and they will have a last call out too, and it will be a top 3 call out. So we'll get to see some really good comparisons, I believe, between Urs, CBUM, and who was the other one in that top 3? Oh, Mike Summerfield. So it appears your top 3 is Mike Summerfield, which surprised me, to be honest, coming into this. I did not think it was going to be Mike Summerfield top 3 in this contest, but it's Mike Summerfield, CBUM. People saying, please remove the pic of CBUM. I won't. It's my stream. I'm leaving the pic of CBUM there because I feel like it might be his last Olympia. Let's get rid of that competitors list, though. We can get rid of that for now. Let me just remove that bad boy. There we go. You can see a little bit more now. Remove the picture of CBUM, please. If you're that upset about it, I'm going to leave him right there. Wow, over 5,000 of you in the chat. Shout out to you guys. 350k of you have gone through here. That's cool. And I encourage all of you, go and watch the, go and pay for the pay-per-view. OlympiaProductions.com. So we're into like a quasi third call out right now. I guess it is third call out technically. Big call outs too. So this is going to take a while, these call outs, I reckon. But the last call out will be CBUM. I believe will be CBUM, Mike Summerfield, and Urs Kalencinski. Urs has to be feeling great. And it's funny, we thought it was so like such a lock, but it seems like to me like Ramon is going to slip to like 5th or lower, which is like a massive hit. Like, and he was melting, and like it's like when you get stressed and you start sweating in a certain, like, you're nervous, and you could tell he just crumbled. And that's what happened with Crizzo before. I've seen that sort of happen with I see that happen with Martin once. It's just the worst thing to watch. All right. So that call out is done. Shahu Bang. Is it Adrian? Carlos Doma. Fabio Junior. He's got to be disappointed. That's one guy that's not in there. Richard, he said. Manuel. Robert Timms. See, I thought Robert Timms might be a little bit higher. Gabriel as well. He's down in this call out too. So wow, there's a lot of actually good guys in this call out. But I'm looking at physiques now. I'm like, wow, there are some good dudes in there. All right, guys, I've got a screen capture. Do I have a screen? I'll get a screen capture of this call out. I'll take a 3-minute break while they do this call out, and then I'll be back and we'll be reviewing some of the HD photos because I'm going to pull some of those while I'm gone. So give me 5 minutes. I'll be back and I'll be pulling some HD photos for you guys. I'm going to put up a message that says I'm just going to wait for to get a screen capture of this call out because Robert Timms looks really good. And you got Gabriel. Is it Zaccarelli or Zaccarello? Get a screen capture for you guys because front double bicep, you'll see how impressive Robert Timms looks in this lineup. He'll just pop. Alright, I'll show you guys that. So you can see Robert Timms there in the middle. It's sort of hard to see because it is zoomed out and I've got a low quality there, but when you've got the actual stream, you can turn the quality right up when you're not actually streaming it to other people. And it's a lot easier. So anyway, I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. I'll put up a message back in 2 minutes, but it is going to be about 5. And I'll talk to you very soon. We'll be back with Chris Bumstead and the likes in the final call out of Urs Kalencinski and Mike Sommerfeld. Back very, very soon, guys. What's up, Desktopers? Just a heads up, I'll be back in 2 minutes from now. I'll be back in 2 minutes. So don't go anywhere. We do have Chris Bumstead coming up in the final call out. And it seems like it'll be between he, Urs Kalencinski, and Mike Summerfield. Back in 2. What's up, Desktopers? We are back as I turn the music down and we have some of the call outs coming up. Let me try to remove that. There we go, and I'll put myself back on the screen. So we will have, as I've mentioned before, but for those who are joining now, we will have a call out coming up with Chris Bumstead. I will show you what that looks like. Ramon Dino has melted officially, for those who are just joining us. You can see his tan just went horrendously bad. Horrendously bad. And you can see there, like, Breon Ansley on the left. You've got Ramon Dino on the right. It's like it just moved him over terribly. Like, I don't know if he's holding water or what, but maybe he overcarbed. That might have been an issue when you're obviously a little bit flat from weighing in. Like, he did look flat at his weigh-in, so. Yeah. Unfortunate for Ramon. Maybe this will trigger a move to the open. And I would not be mad about that. I'm just checking, do my due diligence. Got a message saying someone said the Ramon emoji has evolved, and it said like dinosaur and it's had water emojis with it. Savagery. Straight savagery. Well, there's a lot of Korean stuff. That Pontus person, please stop posting the same thing, otherwise I will block you or put you in timeout. Right, let me pull up some screen captures. I think I'm making the Korean fans upset that I'm not featuring everyone in the callouts. Let me bring up one of these ones. The current call out we've got on stage, they're just switching them around now a bit. Let me just go back and I'll get another one. Get it in an actual front double or something. It's crazy, these guys are like pro show winners. And they just, yeah. The big shocker there is Branch Kang. I can't remember his actual name, sorry. That's his nickname and he goes by that as well. He just missed his peak in terms of conditioning right here in the middle. He's been top 10 in the Olympia before, so that's a pretty decent size fall for him. And I think this might be the last call out here. So if he's gone from that to last call out in such a big lineup, that's rough. Probably remove that background music. Alright, so the guy's backstage ready to come up. This might be Charles Michael Matthew Mathis and Wesley. So is this the second last call out? $19.33 and 51. So it's Michael DeBull, Matt Grego. What's that guy's name? I always forget it. Brazilian competitor. You guys can help me. He's on the right hand side. I'll show you guys a screen capture. Great quality on the stream here as well. It's just going worse because I've turned it down, but you'll be able to see. I don't know why I always forget the other guy's name. Hold up now. There we go. So we've got a call out. That's the call out currently at the moment. You guys can help me out with the guy's name on the right hand side. I'm just going to say Brazilian on the right if I need to refer to him. Back double. Oh, Wesley's really good. Michael DeBull. Matt Grego's right there as well. I'd say Wesley. Oh. And Matt Grego's not far off either, these other guys. I'm impressed with Michael DeBull. Just side on, he's a little bit flatter than these other guys, but very good package. Grego will be happy with that. He looked happy. I think all these guys are pretty happy, probably outside of Wesley Vissers in that call out, I'd say. We got Breon, Jose, and Ramon. Okay, so that was like a third last call out that we just had, it seems like. This is a second last call out, it seems like. Okay, so this seems like the group that's going to be... This seems like top 6 guys, but out of the top 3. Potentially one of these guys could work their way back in. I want to see how Ramon's tan is now. They've zoomed in. They've wiped a lot of that tan off by the looks. Like his hair even looks like it's white back. Like this dude was saturated in sweat. Let's see how he looks here. If he can work his way back up. Jose Mar, Ramon, and Breon. With Breon in the middle and Jose Mar and Ramon on the outside. Okay, so Ramon's looking pretty good so far through this. He's making a comeback. Back double. Oh, Breon's winning that one. But I'd say Ramon won the other shots, the first shots. Ab and thigh. Let's see how Ramon hits it. See, Ramon just sort of only just went into it by the time they called the next one. So I think he could have won that. Favorite classic pose. I would say narrowly Breon. So they've moved Ramon into the middle. So I'd say overall, I'd probably say Ramon so far. Let me look at Jose Mar. I wasn't giving him the time of day as much because I was trying to see if Ramon could work his way back into the middle versus Breon. Now, let me know if you think Breon's winning the front double when we get to it. That's the favourite classic pose. So I don't want to show you guys all of the shots because obviously there's the stream for that. About to hit a back double. There's a front double there with Ramon in the middle. Favorite classic pose. See if they hit the same one. Ramon, I feel like I sometimes hit different ones. Jose Mar, I've got to say Jose Mar wins a favorite classic pose. I think he hit a twisty one before, but when he hits the other one, it looks really, really good. Urs, Mike, and Chris. That is your top 3 for the classic physique. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Top 3 in the classic physique in the world. Mike Sommerfeld is standing in the middle. Will they move Chris straight to the middle or not? Urs has come in fuller and he looks good. They're leaving Mike Sommerfeld in the middle. I'm assuming they will all get their chance in the middle. I've got to say, I think there's distance here. I think there's CBUM. Oh, CBUM stepped the line. CBUM was overstepping the line. He just stepped into it and like gave the thumbs up, looked at the judges and was like, here. His foot is over the line though. But one foot is on the line. I don't think that's going to be a major issue. No one's working their way forward majorly. Oh, CBUM's over the line. I don't think they'll pull him up. No, I think he's fine. He's stepping back on it. Alright, let me show you some of this. They said Urs and Mike switch. So Urs is in the middle now. Oh, they just got told off because I think Urs and CBUM fist bumped. And they said, guys, stop it. And then CBUM just was like, okay. Yeah, I think on like the front double, CBUM's quite dominant. What do you guys think? This is happening live as we speak right now. I just think that CBUM is winning. He wins the front double. He wins the side chest. Let's look at the back double. I've got to tell you, Mike Sommerfeld's improved a lot. But he wins a back double. Urs stepped forward and was pumping up the crowd. Oh, they just got yelled at to get it. This could, yeah. I think they forget because they go into their normal on stage. Hey, guys, get into it. They got told off, though. That made me nervous for Urs. So they're switching Chris. Oh! They're touching each other again. He said, once again, gentlemen, stay in your box. They touched each other twice. This is like box gate. They don't know where to stand. Oh, so they're not actually standing in the box, some of them. It's like between the boxes. There's mass confusion. Box gate. CBUM's in the middle now. Dude looks dominant. He's so far ahead of the pack. That sounds rude, but... I mean, Urs looks great there, but when CBUM's in the middle as well, he looks a bit better. I'm just very intrigued to see if anyone's going to get pushed out of his call out and like relegated. I doubt it. I don't want to see that in this division. Especially with the top guys. I mean, they would do it. He keeps warning him to stay in the box. And he's yelling at him, stay in the box. Stay in the box. I don't think Steve likes doing this, so... I feel like there will be words later. And now Steve's saying, go for it, guys. I feel like they don't know what to do. Alright. They're letting him hit a ton of classic poses. There we go. What do you guys think? Who is winning the 2024 Classic Physique Olympia? I'm going to put a poll up. I'm going to poll you all. I'm going to ask you. Let me ask you the question. Who do you have winning the Classic Physique Olympia? Olympus, no. Olympia. Go CBUM. We will go Mike. And then we will also go Urs. So here we go. Get your votes in on the poll. Who do you have winning the 2024 Classic Physique Olympia? I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to get your votes in. And then what I'll be doing is scheduling my other live as well for the finals tonight for the 2024 Mr. Olympia Finals live stream that always is nuts. So we'll be going live for that, which will be a lot of fun. So make sure you join us for that. And then immediately after, we'll be going live with Antoine, IFBB Pro Antoine Valiant. I believe also potentially AJ Kelly Roberts as well. And maybe some other IFBB pros or industry insiders or other people as well. So make sure you subscribe to Desktop Bodybuilding and tune in for that. Click the notification bell button. That way you'll be notified every time I go live. I've got more videos coming up in between as well. Tons of content on the way for you guys as well. So very, very exciting. I'll show you a couple more screen captures and then we'll get to the results of that poll. I think it's going to be pretty conclusive. But yeah, the Classic Physique, the guys are off stage now. But this is what we saw in the top three. We saw CBUM, who I believe is taking this. But who do you think... I'm actually going to do another poll straight after this. Who do you think is placing second? And we'll go through the poses now. Obviously, this is completed, so... what happened to Wesley? We'll get to that. Wesley was, I believe, third call out, and Ramon slipped as well. So yeah, we'll have to... I'll do a full breakdown of this on Desktop Bodybuilding where we go through all those top contenders and competitors and we'll break down what actually happened at the Classic Physique prejudging. So that's probably about an hour and a half away, but that will be up on Desktop Bodybuilding and I'll make it quite comprehensive as well. And yeah, you don't want to miss that one. That will be fun. So let me go through a few of the poses for you guys. I'll just show a couple. Side chest there, I mean, who do you have in second on that side chest? I'd probably have Mike Summerfield on that one. Completely different tans too from Mike and Urs. Favorite classic pose, like Mike's is awesome, but Urs is really nice as well, and he just flows so well between the poses. And Urs' stage presence is just a bit better. Like the front double, like I think Mike's a little bit dark, the tan's like a little muddy, just a little bit. Oh, Nakakaya Plaza. Ivan bodybuilding. You said Ivan bodybuilding is overrated. That's rough, man. But I'll just like it because thank you, and I appreciate your super chat as well. I don't know if I missed any other ones as well. Let me check. Fan funding. It sounds like I'm solely reliant on. Oh, I suppose I am. Dave P as well. You gave 2 super chats, my man. Thank you so much. Says Ramon is amazing, but I just don't know if he can keep making progress being so limited by the weight cap. Also, maybe add a couple of mods. A couple of mods. Oh my god, that's hilarious. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate the super chats. It's much appreciated, especially as it's 5:43 a.m. Wow. The more you know. That's top chat. Let's go to live chat. See your messages. And let's have a look at the results of the poll as I go through a few more of these. CBUM was sort of between shots there, I'd say. Between the vacuum and the crunch, so not fair on CBUM. Urs, look, I've got to say, Urs, I think, beat Mike on the ab and thigh. Just he was so cut out, and I think he had a little bit extra fullness from past years, so it worked for him. But front lat spread's nice on Mike. I'm like, is it super classic? Not really, but it's like it's deserving of like a really high grading, that's for sure. But yeah, before I go, Ramon melted, but he came back on stage and he probably solidified himself into that third position, and he could work his way up. It's not done for Ramon, but it's done in terms of winning. He ain't going to win this. He would have been judged in terms, you can't make up so many points. You go, well, I mean, maybe you can. But no, you can't, because CBUM would have got straight first to that prejudging. There's no doubt in my mind. Jose Mart on the right looked pretty damn good there. But yeah. I'll go to when... So there, we got... Just to recap here a bit as well, we've got Wesley Vissers. In this is like a third last call out, basically. I split it up into smaller groups, which I really liked as well and appreciated from the judges. So shout out to the IFB Pro League judges, Steve Weinberger running that as the head judge. I think he did a supreme job in terms of keeping these guys like I don't think you can appreciate how hard it would be to place all these guys. It would be very, very difficult. But you can see, obviously, Matt Gregor there on the left. You got Michael DeBull second on the left. You got Wesley Vissers. And then I keep forgetting this dude's name. I keep learning it, and then I keep forgetting it. So someone help me. Send help. I asked before, and someone probably already told me, but... Someone said Wesley 7th place. Wow. 7th or 8th, yeah. Look, nothing bad happened to Wesley. I can't see anyone helping me with that guy's name. Someone saying Korean Park Jae-hoon first. Unfortunately not for him. He's not being even compared. There's the back double bicep. Wesley looks good, but just I don't think he's as crisp as he was at the Arnold. Whether he carved up too much or what. He doesn't have like the crisp glutes by the looks. He doesn't have like the super popping hamstrings, but very hard in the back and everything. Like when you see him moving, you see, oh, he's shredded, He looks great, like a great hamstring hang. And this is where Michael DeBull falls down. From the side, he's very slight in comparison. And that's where the Brazilian on the right, I'm so sorry, I'm not getting his name. yeah, if that Korean guy keeps putting your predictions there with Jae-Hoon Park, I'm just going to put you in timeout. I will do that actually now. It's too much. Wait, I don't want to put wrong person. Oh no, wrong person, almost. Trying to put people in timeout is so frustrating. There we go. I think I got him. Let me have a look. Put user in timeout. Boom, 5 minutes. I hope I got the right person. If I put the wrong person in timeout then, I'm very, very sorry. But anyway, thank you guys. We've got nearly 2,500 likes. It's not that crazy considering that a lot of people have been through this. But anyway, if you can like it, that'd be much appreciated on your way out. And once this does go live, refresh it. Or once this finishes, refresh it. And then if you can comment on their CBUM, just CBUM, then I'll know you're a true desktopper. Just CBUM and then a salute. If you can put a salute, then I know you're a true desktopper. That'd be much appreciated. But yeah, we're going to wrap this thing up. I'm going to give you the results of the poll. Whoa, a lot of votes. 6,808, 833. You guys are just pumping I'll give it 1 second because I feel like since I said the poll, you guys have just been pumping in the votes. So who do you have winning the Classic Physique Olympia? 80% are saying CBUM. I'm going to end that poll. 80% CBUM, 5% Mike Summerfield, and 15% Urs Kalencinski, the Miracle Bear. Thank you guys for tuning in for this. The word is, I believe that CBUM is going to dominate this. Yeah, I see you guys writing CBUM, but after this live finishes, then refresh it, and then, or get off it, and then get back into it, then type in CBUM. But I appreciate you guys. You guys are true supporters. And the salute, I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to read a few of your names just to say thank you. Well, it's hard. That's difficult. Jamie, Morgoth, FB, Stephanie, Justin, a lot of Korean names, Rohit, Heinz, Get Fit, Heinz again, D, Christoph, Evil, Testo Beast, Max, Peter Post, Pablo, I like that, Frozen Surf Society. Shout out to all you guys. Juan, Sender, whoa. There is comments thick and fast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. They're unreadable. Sean. Casey. Yeah, that's really hard to read these names coming in. That's actually cool. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back for finals. Tune in. We will be live. We'll probably be live for a lot longer as well. This has only been 2 hours and 11 minutes or 2 hours, 12 minutes. We'll be live for like 5 hours tonight probably. So tune in. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have the screen captures and we'll find out who's winning that 2024 Mr. Olympia. Is it going to be Samson Dowder? I almost forgot in all the classic physique stuff. Samson Dowder, Derek Lunsford, or Hardy Chupin. Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to Desktop Bodybuilder and click the notification bell button. Lots more content on the way, guys. Appreciate it very much. Roy, Anthony, Roger, Jonathan, Carlo, Flory, Alexander, Berlin, Carlo. Lots of names. So, Chad. Whoa, I cannot say that name. Anyway, all right, catch you guys. Thank you guys so much. Much love. That's it.